All right, welcome back to another video, another round. Welcome back. Hope you had a chance to go to worship today. And if you didn't have a chance to go in person, I hope you worship virtually. Starting a new short video series. As you can see from the thumbnail, important life principles for daily living. Wisdom that works. Now, let me put out a disclaimer. I am not an expert, and I'm not an economist, not an expert. So I'm going to put that out there. That's the disclaimer. But God's word gives us wisdom. And so if we just do like the psalmist said, teach our hearts, or teach us to number our days, and to apply our hearts to know wisdom. So if we follow wisdom that God gives, we'll be okay. We see the episodes that's taking place on planet Earth. We see the episodes that's taking place across the world. And even for those who see the video, that's right here in the States, the United States of America. We see and experience the episodes that's taking place on this planet. I was listening to a commentator, and he was explaining two different types of inflation. He said there's natural inflation, and then he said there was an inflation that's invented. So there's two different kinds of inflation. Either or inflation has increased the cost of food, gas, food, gas, everything is super expensive. The prices are just through the roof. Everything is just expensive and getting more and more expensive. But we can make it in spite of the rising cost of food, of gas, and even more. We can make it if we apply this first principle. And that is, we can't splurge right now. And you'll see the definition of splurge on the screen. We can't splurge right now. Can't spend money wastefully, right? We can't do that. We have to live with moderation. That means we have to live with less. We have to live modestly. We have to live moderation and live modestly. But we can't splurge right now. This is not the time to spend money wastefully. I hear a lot of people talk about wealth, getting wealth, and acquiring wealth. But wealth doesn't begin with having plenty of money, because there are people that have plenty of money, lots of money, and are still poor. Wealth and success always begins with a mindset It's not how much money that you make. It's how much you know how to manage it. It's not how much money you have, but it's how you manage it. You could take a person that have lots of money, they're loaded, and are still poor. You can be working the drive-through at a fast food franchise and be a wealthy person. It's not how much you have. It's knowing how to manage what you have, maintain what you have. Is the manageability. Is how you manage it. So the first thing we have to do now is we cannot splurge. Come back in another video with more commentary. This is the conclusion of this video. The only people that's going to make it right now, only people that's going to make it right now is people that are diligent. People who are industrious. People who go after it. If you're a lazy person, you're not going to make it right now. And y'all will see the scriptures that I'm going to put up on the screen. A lazy person won't make it right now. If you are lazy, and lazy is not just a person that doesn't work. It's a disinclination of activity. If you just disinclined of any kind of activity, including work, you won't make it right now. The only person that's going to make it right now, can thrive right now, is a person who is diligent. And if you want good biblical principles on how to succeed during times like this, the Book of Proverbs is loaded with it. It's loaded with wisdom that we can apply for right now in these end times. The diligent hands bring wealth. If you're a lazy person, if you're always slouching, lounging around, loitering, the writer of the Proverbs says poverty is going to come upon you, or scarcity. Poverty or scarcity is going to come upon you like an armed man or a robber. If you are not diligent, you won't make it right now. You won't thrive. You won't succeed. You have to be diligent. And diligence begins with not splurging. See you in the next video.